I guess you clicked here because you're struggling with your discipline. I've been too for 41 years now. I'm probably the fourth laziest person I know. Can't forget about Duke. Fifth laziest person I know. And I always had these habits of sticking to something for maybe a month or two at max. And that feeling would come and I'd be motivated and I'd work really hard on something, really hard for about 2-3 weeks straight. Then just quit like out the blue. Kind of like my YouTube channel, if you look at my previous videos, to be honest. And I could never figure out why. And I think the biggest issue is I was blind. There was no physical marker to show me. There was no physical marker to show me exactly what I was doing. And two, I was burning myself out too quickly by taking on way too much too soon. I think people got discipline twisted. They think it's this thing that you either got or you don't, or you just gonna have it tomorrow because you made that decision. Now there's anomalies in every situation, but I think for most of us, you gotta start with baby steps. But you at least gotta be able to see the progress instead of guessing where you at while you're doing it. And I think that's where this helps me. Because I think discipline is something you build over time. You don't just have it. So when people be like, oh, I'm starting my diet today and they overweight, I'd be like, it's probably not gonna work because you wouldn't have got to that point in the first place. That's mean. I'd be thinking that I would be trying to change too many things too soon. And I think that was my biggest issue and why I continued to fail. And now it's so bad, I couldn't even stick to something for 5 days at the most. It was a win for me, sadly. So I've been on this 30-day challenge, which you can follow on my shorts channel. Just jumping rope for 30 days straight. Just do something for 30 days. I've done that challenge at least 15 times in my life. And I think the highest I ever made it was to day 7. But after implementing this, today is day 29. And that might not seem like much for normal people, but for me and what I've been doing, that's a giant step. And it feels like a small win. And I'm not even taking my small wins lightly because it does feel good. So 30 days will be tomorrow. But enough of me talking, man. Let's hit the lab and show you what I'm talking about. I used to think discipline was all about willpower. Just force yourself through it. But here's the truth. Willpower runs out. And after 40, when you're juggling family, work, and health, it runs out a lot quicker. I needed a way to see my progress, stay consistent, and keep myself accountable even on days where I didn't feel like it. That's where the tracker comes in. My tracker is basically a scoreboard for my life. Every box I check off is proof that I'm showing up. It doesn't matter if it's a workout, prayer, reading, or even just drinking water. When I see those boxes fill in, discipline don't feel like punishment anymore. It feels like momentum. Basically what I did is I broke down my bigger goals into small daily wins to help me achieve or at least get closer to the bigger goal. And it turns discipline from an abstract idea into something you can actually measure, and you're not just trying to remember if I did this yesterday or if I did this the day before. Most importantly, it gives you grace. If I miss a day, I don't throw the entire thing away. I just reset, do the next day, and focus on getting more boxes than I did the previous day before. It's really that simple, man. It sounds like simplistic, but it's been super effective. If you've been struggling with discipline, especially after 40, I challenge you to start tracking your habits, man. And it's not to be perfect, but just to be more consistent. I'll drop a link in the description if you want to try the exact tracker I use, or just grab a piece of paper and make your own like I did. It don't matter. But the point is, discipline isn't about being the toughest person in the room, but it's about showing up every single day, one box at a time.